Welcome to your monthly market report for October 2024. My name is Derek Grier with Realty One Group Dominion, and I am thrilled to be here with you today to go over everything that's ahead in the housing market and give you some of my predictions. So there's a lot of anticipation right now around what's to come, and what I'm going to do today is break it down for you. So I'm going to go over a number of different things. A couple of key topics, right? And we're going to start with mortgage rates. And then we're going to talk about total home sales. And then we're going to go into home prices as well. Okay, so we have definitely had some challenging moments in the last 2 years in the housing market. We've had rising prices and higher mortgage rates, and that has really put an affordability crunch on consumers. Inventory is low, and it's been hard for a lot of people to find a home. Plus, add on to that the NAR settlement and all of the industry changes that have really reshaped the industry itself. But there is good news, my friends. I see signs of optimism. So let's dive in and talk about mortgage rates first. And I want to begin with this quote right here from Realtor.com. It says, "We expect the economy to land softly and housing inventory to continue to recover. This should put downward pressure on mortgage rates this fall and winter and will set the stage for a much better season for home buying in 2025. Now, isn't that music? Isn't that what we have all been waiting to hear? Survive until 25. I've been saying it all through 2024. It's the name of the game if you're in the real estate business. And now we finally have a much better season to look forward to in 2025. We've seen some easing in mortgage rates already, and that's improving affordability. And we're seeing inventory rising. So we're seeing all of these signs that are really setting up a better environment for next year. And I am going to be keeping my eyes on all of this for you. And that's what these little updates are all about. So let's talk about the Fed's decision. I want to show you this quote that I think really sums it up and helps explain it. This is from Bankrate, and it says, "The Fed interest rate cuts in general will bring about lower mortgage rates, which is a definite boost to the housing market. But," this is the key, "it won't happen overnight." So I think a lot of people, expect the Fed when they set mortgage rates. They think the Fed sets the mortgage rates, and that when they cut interest rates, that automatically means mortgage rates are going to come down as well. But it's really much more broad than that. Rates are affected by what's happening in the economy, not just what the Fed does. And when the Fed takes action, it's often already anticipated and rates have already been adjusted. Or, conversely, it takes a while for sentiment to change overall. So what the experts are saying is that this is a downward trend and we'll see more of an impact over the next 6, 12, or 18 months. So the expectation is that mortgage rates should continue to ease. Now, let me show you what those predictions look like. And that's what this screen and slide you see right now. So it's looking like it might get down into the fives. The mid to high fives. Now, that doesn't seem like a considerable jump, but when you do consider the buying power that just a quarter of a point makes, it is a big deal. Now, it's not all smooth sailing. It's going to be a little volatile. We've seen mortgage rates go as low as 6.1% just in the last few weeks, and right now it's up to 6.25%. So a lot of fluctuation, not going to be smooth sailing. Now, this quote from Wells Fargo, so you can see the lines here and where it's going. This quote says that lower financing costs will likely boost demand by pulling affordability crunched buyers off the sidelines. Now, that's kind of a big deal because there's a lot of people that have really been waiting on the sidelines, and they may still be waiting. And they don't truly understand the difference that just these small little changes can make in terms of their buying power. So let's talk about the difference of just a quarter a point. Okay, buying power can be dramatically affected. So let's say you have a $500,000 loan compared to this time last year. Well, that monthly mortgage payment on that loan would be down about $500. So that makes you start thinking about your plans a little differently. Maybe it does. I don't know. So let's look at this survey here. Okay, it's from Bankrate, and it says that more homeowners, hold on a second. What does it say? It says that more than half of homeowners, more than half of homeowners would be motivated to buy if rates were under 6%. Man, that mindset shift is going to be a total game changer. And people are already starting to think about this, okay? So on the sell side, let's look at that. Let's look at the sell side. A third of homeowners would be motivated to move with rates under 6%. So what people are saying is, as rates come down, they're going to do something, okay? They're saying we're going to do something if rates come down. More buyers are going to jump back in, and we're going to see more sellers feel a little bit less rate locked. And that is going to unlock inventory. Okay, and when we unlock inventory, what does that mean? It means more transactions. So let's walk through the projections for total home sales next year. Okay, so this is the total home sales forecast for next year, and you can see that they're expected to rise. All these experts are saying that they're going to rise, and this year, what they are saying that we are going to end up with, our current pace is 4.7 million. Okay, so 4.7 million homes are expected to be sold this year. And look at the past couple years. In 2019, it was 6 million. 2020, 6.4, 6.9 in 2021. Woo, things were great. Can you imagine right now how real estate agents across the country are feeling when they went from 6.9 million units sold to 4.7? That's a big drop. And we've seen a lot of pain in the industry from real estate agents because of this drop in numbers, okay? But this next year, the good news is a lot of the experts are expecting that it's going to come up, okay? So when you see the affordability crunch, all right, that means higher borrowing costs, higher prices. But as we look to next year, the experts are projecting about 5.4 million homes to sell in the country. So this is going to be the bottom, all right? Right now, where we are is the bottom. It's only going to go up from here. Transaction volume is going to tick up from here. So the question that I have for you all is, what is my question for you? My question for you is, if you're a real estate agent, okay, how many of those transactions, those new transactions, are going to be yours? The more you do now, the more you see results next year. Now, I'm telling you, now is the time to set the stage. It's mission critical. You got to get on it. There are things that you absolutely have to do now to be able to drive your business forward, to be able to help more people in having conversations about this, okay? And if you need help, if you're on the other side and you're looking to sell or buy, let me know. We've got a whole team, we've got a whole brokerage that can help. We've got incredible tools, technology, resources. And if you're an agent, I want to help you close more deals than you ever have before. We are going to see a tremendous opportunity here in the next year, and my team can help you, okay? So give us a call. All right, here we go. Let's go to the next slide. All right, this is from Business Insider. I think it's really interesting. It says that waiting until next spring or summer should also give you more inventory to choose from, but you'll likely be up against greater competition since it's the peak buying season. So we are going to see more competition in the market, and it's definitely going to drive more sales. But it also means that might create a challenging situation for buyers. So what does that mean for home prices? All right, we get into our final section of slides here. All right, so we're going to look at the market here in terms of home prices. And if you see here what we're looking at, here we go. What you're looking at, okay, sometimes we have technical glitches here. If you have more buyers in the market, all right, more demand in the market, you have really tight inventory, and all of that continues to drive up pressure on home prices. So here it is, the 2025 home price forecast. All right, let's look at it. It is roughly 4% appreciation. So this is modest appreciation. And it's not the exponential rise that we had a couple of years ago. But in fact, in St. Louis, the average price appreciation for the last 40 years has been 3 to 4%. So very stable. In fact, it's incredibly healthy. And in our market, it's really what brought the investment interest here from across the country. So we have one of the most stable, reliable real estate markets anywhere. And not all markets are equal, right? Okay. Investors like stability. And let's look at this here. Quote from Lance Lambert, okay? He says that even if the average national home price forecast for 2025 is correct, it's possible that some regional housing markets could see mild price declines. All right, so we know that. On the coast, you typically see these big rises and steep falls. Can be great when it's going up. It's really, really not great when it's going down, right? So even though across the board average, they're saying around 4% increase in prices, there are going to be some markets that go down. So what that means is that if you are an agent, you need to be the local market expert, okay? Your clients need you to share with them what is happening right here where you are so that they can make good and informed decisions. And if you're looking to make a move, please find the local expert, okay? And lean on them. Who is the go-to for your market? Find them, seek them out. Because as we see upward pressure on home prices the next year, more competition, all of these things are going to come into play, and you want to have expert guidance. Whether you're an agent, expert guidance here, whoop, 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 I can help you. Or if you're somebody who's looking to buy or sell, okay? So let's look at this slide from Selma Happ, okay? She's from CoreLogic. Did I say Selma Happ? I did. Selma Hepp is actually her name. Selma Hepp from CoreLogic, okay? She says it really well right here. She says that currently, economic projections for 2025 are positive, which points to a positive outlook for the housing market, okay? So bottom line, there's a lot of opportunity to be had here, okay? But it's about how you communicate this message, if you're an agent, with your clients, and if you're somebody who is a real estate professional, how are you going to use your local expert if you're looking to make a move? Excuse me, I just jumbled that all up. If you are a real estate looking to make a move in real estate, let's try this again. If you are an agent, okay, you need experts to help you set your year up. If you are in the market to buy or sell a home, you need to find yourself an expert, okay? We're here to help. I am here to help. Drop me a comment, okay? Be sure to subscribe to this. And I'm so grateful for your time and making it to the end of this. And I look forward to seeing you next month.